Project work is one of the modern methods of teaching in which the student's point of view is given importance in designing the curricula and content of studies. This method is based on the philosophy of pragmatism and the principle of learning by doing. In this strategy, pupils perform constructive activities in natural conditions. A project is a list of real life that has been imparted into the school. It demands work from the pupils.
In the early 20th century, William Henry Kilpatrick expanded the project method into a philosophy of education. According to him, a project is a wholehearted, purposeful activity proceeding in a social environment. According to Ballard, a project is a bit of real life that has been imparted into school. According to Thomas and Long, it is a voluntary undertaking which involves constructive effort or thought and eventuates into objective results.
Characteristics of features of project work are: it takes of a student beyond the walls of the classroom. It is carried out in a natural setting, thus making learning realistic and experiential. It encourages investigative learning as solution of practical problems. It is focused on the student as it elicits his or her active involvement in the task set. It encourages the spirit of scientific inquiry as it involves validation of hypotheses based on evidence gathering from the field through investigation. It promotes a better knowledge of the practical aspect of knowledge gained from books. It enhances the student's social skills as it requires interaction with the social environment.
Teacher's role. The teacher has a facilitative role. The teacher is a guide, friend, and philosopher. He or she allows a great degree of freedom. It encourages the spirit of research in students. He also helps his students to avoid mistakes. He encourages his students to work collectively and cooperatively. The students are active participants that explore and experience in the class environment in their senses.
The steps of a project work are:
creative situation,
selection of the problem,
planning,
execution, evaluation,
and reporting.
This establishes some principles. The first one is the principle of utility. Basically, this shows those projects which are closer to the social life. The second one is the principle of readiness, and here it's involved their learners in finding the solution of the problem with their active participation. The third one is learning by doing, and here learner performs certain tasks and experience new things. Also, this adds his knowledge and results in learning. The fourth one is socialization, and basically it's developed the feeling of cooperation and group work. And finally, interdisciplinary approach. It involves the knowledge of different subjects in solving
the project work method has negative and positive aspects. The positive are: students are the center of this method, so their points of view are really important in the process. One of its principles is learning by doing, so students have the opportunity to perform the constructive activities in natural conditions. This method involves the social environment and the real life, thus the learning will be more meaningful. The negative aspects are: this method takes a lot of time to plan and execute a single project. Also, it is not possible to cover all the topics in one single project. Furthermore, sometimes the projects may be too ambitious and beyond the students' capacity to accomplish.
Created using Powtoon.